down here, my room, right? But I'm like, mama, I ain't even about to really be here that long. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I just want you to have, more space, because in the morning time, my mom gets ready in the second room. And so I go and get in her bed in the morning while she getting ready for work, because it's crazy. Like me and my mom's schedule is like, my mom gets up before me, but I got to leave out for work before her. So she gets up at like 4:30. So she'll wake me up. I'll go get in her bed while she getting ready. And then I got to get up, and then I get up at 6 when my alarm go off. And then I'll be out the door by like 6:20. And my mom leaves out like, I think 6:45, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. So, you know what I'm saying? So everything like that. But my mom just want to make sure I'm comfortable in this mug and all that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come on here. I want to talk about Dante London. Like I said before, I did a video on Dante before, and I said that I let you guys know that I used to watch his content. So he's been putting out a lot of content again, I guess trying to be consistent or whatever, and put out content every day. So I want to do this little commentary because the title is I blew up on YouTube, now I live with my mom. I'm just going to say it like that. He lives with his mom. So I'm just going to play some of these little bits and pieces because I'm not into watching the full video, just putting bits and pieces together of, some of the highlights of things that I wanted to talk about in reference to this guy. And as we see now, he's talking about, he's in the basement, I guess getting ready to do his laundry day. He's getting ready to do laundry. I didn't put in the clip where he was showing all the different shoes that his mom bought him for Christmas, all the things she bought him for Christmas and whatnot, and how, his mom, pretty much takes care of him. To me, it's giving baby vibes, like he's a little child, a kid, not a grown man. But anyway, we're just going to keep listening here. I'm going to try not to make this too long of a video. But, yeah, let's get back to it.
I'm vlogging, baby.
Okay, so this is his little new girlfriend. I don't know what her name is. I don't think he's given her name so far, but little girl wanted to come in and let herself be known to let us know that she's there in his house where his mom lives. But we'll get back to that.
This is the best lotion ever. It smells so good. Mm-hmm. The original.
I see how she looking in the camera like, I'm here. What y'all got to say now? We'll get back to her.
Cherry almond. So for my beard, I get my beard so nice and so, you feel me, how it is. I put lotion on my beard. My brother had asked me, he was like, bro, how do you get your beard like that? I'm like, I just put lotion on my beard, right? I do this every day. Even when I get out the shower, I put lotion and I make sure I get the root of my beard like that. I know it sounds kind of like different, but it works, especially if you got a full beard. Put the lotion on like that and then blow dry it. It smells so good, man. This cherry almond, well, I tell you, boy. But like the lotion and then blow drying it, it makes it like super soft and fluffy. Like that. This is my secret cologne mixture, okay? Now I got this Obsession by, what was this? Calvin Klein, right? But this is more like a this is like a very mature type of smell for like older men, right? So I don't wear this alone. I mix it with the Nautica. Do one little squirt of the Obsession. Boom, like that. And then I get the Nautica. A couple squirts of that. The mixture is just like...
Smells awesome.
You feel me? You feel me? I hope y'all know I'm serious about uploading every day the whole rest of the year. As I see it snowing outside, Michigan weather is just insane. One day it'll be sunny, next day it'll be raining, next day it'll be snowing, next day it'll be foggy. One day it's 50 degrees, next day we wake up it'll be 12 degrees. Absolutely insane. But I'm about to I'm about to go take my girl back home, and then just stay tuned for the rest of the vlog. I ain't about to tell y'all what I'm about to do.
Then why you tell us then? Why do we need to know you about to get ready to take her home? She wanted it to be known. That's why she looked like she looked. Y'all was in that bathroom. That, yeah, I'm in this house. I done spent the night with him at his mama's house. But we'll get back to that.
If y'all don't know, I'm a school bus driver. I went back to school bus driving. And I got my CDL license 2 years ago, I believe it was. I was working with my mom. My mom is a school bus driver. She's been a school bus driver for a very long time. So I had originally went and got my license at my mom's job 2 years ago. My mom was actually my trainer. How cool is that? My mom trained me and she went with me to take my state test and all that. I passed everything my first try. You feel me? So I work at my mom's district for about 6 months, and then I ended up quitting.
And so, yeah, he's talking about how he used to be a school bus driver some time ago. His mom helped him get in. But Dante has been through so many jobs. Like he said, it's another job that he quit. We'll get into that in another video. Because Dante really just wanted to be a content creator. It was all about being on YouTube. He didn't want to work. He didn't want to do anything but content until he learned the hard way.
Because it was just it was a lot, man. The district my mom worked for, man, it's tough out there. It was tough, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't know how to. Well, I tell you, boy, it was like a lot of stuff going on in that school district. You know what I'm saying? I ain't felt safe driving that mug at one point, so. You know what I'm saying? But the district I work for now is it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's not bad. They a little bad, but they ain't like the first district I worked for. And yeah, I know some of y'all probably wondering, like, Dante, your mom let your girl stay there? Yeah, my mom really likes my girlfriend and all of that. You know, my mom they ain't never let nobody stay ever.
Now here comes the shade. I don't know if a lot of y'all know Dante or not, have watched any of his vlogs or whatever, but he's throwing some shade because he's saying, you know, people asking him, your mom letting your girl stay with y'all like that? And he's like, my mom really like her. So I say throwing shade because he's married. He's married to a really beautiful young lady. She's out here on YouTube as well. Her name is Hannah. And not a legal separation where they went to the court and got a legal separation with papers. Just, I believe, allegedly, she left due to Dante. This dude has some real issues, and I'm telling y'all, he has real deep-rooted issues. He's a kid. He's like a Peach McIntyre, stuck, 15, 13, 12, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, he's throwing shade, saying, oh, my mom really liked my girl. So are you trying to say she didn't like Hannah? But anyway, let me get back to this video.
Like, but my mom likes her, and so my mom don't mind her, you know, staying the night with me every now and again and all that. Like, y'all gotta understand, bro. Like, my mom is like, she understands. I turn on my 4x4 in this day. My mom understands just like how like serious like what happened in my life was. Like, so she ain't really tripping about nothing like that. Like, she understands that you know what I'm saying, I'm in a relationship and I'm still in the process of trying to get my crib and all of that.
Now listen to what he just said about his mom, how she understands everything that he's been through, that he's in a serious relationship. My thing is that, do your mom not understand that you are still a married man? You're still married to Hannah. You haven't gotten a divorce. You guys are still married. But your mom allows you to have another woman come into her home and lay up with you, knowing that you are a married man still, that you are committing adultery in her house. He doesn't think he's committing adultery, y'all. His mother is babying him. She is enabling him. She's an enabler. That's my opinion. But I'm going to say allegedly. And I don't get it, because as a mother, that could not be me. See, I believe in God. And in God's eyes, he's committing adultery. And God will not be pleased with me to allow my married son to be living in my home with another woman, and they're still married. Okay, back to the video.
I started working as a car salesman towards the beginning of last year, and I had quit that because I wanted to do YouTube. And I was excited about the car salesman job. I was really excited about getting that job, and I did it for like a week, and then I had ended up quitting because I'm like, I just wanted to do content, because that was like right around the time where my channel was like still doing really well, and I was just like, I could make more money doing content than the car sales stuff. So I ended up leaving the car sales and all of that. But yeah, so I don't think it's
So at this point, Dante is all over the place. So I just was taking bits and pieces of the video that I wanted to talk about. And he's taking questions from different people in the comments, you know, and trying to answer them. But yeah, he wanted to be a car salesman at one point. The place where he bought his truck from, he just played with those people, led them to believe he was so interested in his job, but he really wasn't. He just wasted those people's time and whatnot. This is, you know, the time where he was, you know, with Hannah. Hannah was in the picture at the time. And he just really wasted those people's time because he never intended on actually getting a job. And that's my opinion, because he kept saying he didn't want to work, allegedly, that he just wanted to do YouTube, just like he just told y'all a minute ago. He just wanted to be on YouTube. Yeah, he was making good money, making up stuff and running with that narrative. Everybody was saying, I don't know if y'all remember, everybody kept saying, oh, YouTube is the easiest thing. They pushing out small content creators. YouTube so easy. He jumped on that bandwagon, and he told the truth about that. I might dig it up and play it and comment on it. But yeah, he talked about that as well, how he jumped on that bandwagon, and because it started making his channel pop, and he started getting, you know, a lot of views, a lot of clicks, and a lot of subscribers, and he started making really good money. But I'm just gonna let him continue.
I don't know if there's any other questions y'all asked. Oh, somebody did ask me how am I in love so quick? I don't think I approved that comment because I felt like it was just a little bit messy. I don't know. I'm sure that person was just genuinely, I gotta pump my gas, I gotta put tissue under here, my junk broke. I'm sure whoever asked that question was probably just genuinely wanting to know, but like, I didn't approve it because I didn't want it to, I don't want that energy here, you know what I'm saying? My relationship stuff and all of that. I'm actually about to go do an Instacart order right now. Is what I'm about to do. $17. They got a promo going on today. If I complete 4 orders, I get an extra $60. So I'm about to go ahead and knock out little 4 orders today. And then I'm probably gonna go back to the gym later today. Actually work out a little bit. I might take y'all there with me, I don't know. But yeah, whoever asked that question about how am I in love so quick with my new girlfriend, I can answer that. I I just don't want the conversation to escalate in the comment section about that. But just so y'all know.
Now here, I think Dante was just feeling a little uneasy about talking about that, because remember, his new girlfriend is right next to him in the car. So he gotta, figure out the right words to say, because he don't want to upset her by what he's about to say. So he gotta choose his words, be careful. But just listen.
Me personally, there's no time limit on love for me. I don't feel like you have to be with somebody for a certain amount of time before you can love them. Love is a feeling. It's an emotion, just like happiness, just like sadness. You can be happy in a snap of a finger. You can be sad in a snap of a finger. I don't feel like love is no different. You can love somebody like that. It's just depending on how your heart feels about somebody, how your body feel, how your mind feels when you around someone. And we've been spending a lot of time together.
Okay, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all agree with what he's saying, how he's explaining this about falling in love so fast or whatever? Because Dante, just a few months ago, you was all over Hannah. My baby, my baby. Oh, I love my baby. This is my baby. You so in love with Hannah. And then you say you and this girl spent so much time together, because we already all believe that you allegedly probably met this girl before then. And maybe you was already cheating on Hannah. Because y'all, there's some girlfriends that have come out and said some things about Dante. Okay? So this is me in my opinion. And I just have the belief that he may have been already, messing around on his wife. But y'all let me know if y'all agree with this stuff he's saying out his mouth.
What the heck is going on over there? Look at this. What they doing over there on that ice? They got like what is that? Some boats? Some sailboats in that bit? What's going on? They got like a bunch of sailboats lined up.
This is what we call deflection.
What the heck is that? So yeah, me and her have been spending a lot of time together over the last couple months. And like I said, we met during a very, very tough time in my life. So it was a lot of deep emotions early on.
I bet.
So, I just...
Get your words right, Dante. She's sitting right next to you.
I guess it was really the time we were spending together, like a lot of time, and just how we connect with each other. If you got a genuine connection with another human being, and plus you add on spending a lot of time together on top of that, and me and her, we got a lot in common.
But didn't you and Hannah spend a lot of time together? Don't y'all have a lot in common? Didn't y'all have a lot in common?
Right, we really almost the same people, for real. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, we just really just connect on a deep level. And it was like that from the first day I met her,
Repeat cycle. Sound like you said a lot of the same stuff to Hannah.
So I don't really know how to explain deeper than that, other than just time and connection.
Right.
I saw like 3 more people ads. The same thing. I answered it yesterday. Y'all gotta watch my vlogs all the way through, man. Like, just make sure you're watching them all the way through, because your question might get answered. The question is, I thought you wasn't going to post your girlfriend on YouTube no more. Okay, listen, okay? I said that I'm not going to post relationship videos of us no more. Like, videos where we doing like couples type of things and dedicated videos about our relationship, like the ones I took down. I didn't say that y'all wasn't gonna see her at all. She's my girlfriend. Y'all gonna see her in my videos with me. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I'm gonna be on my daily vlogs. She's with me a lot, so y'all are gonna see her. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as videos with her in the thumbnail and doing the couples and the kissing and all our intimate stuff like I had in the other videos, that is what I'm not posting no more. But y'all still gonna see her with me and all that.
You actually did say that. You said you weren't going to post her anymore, show her in any of your videos anymore, because that's what happened with you and your wife. You put her out there in your videos, and that was a problem. It sort of, what that word I'm looking for, caused possibly the breakup of your marriage, which we all know that's not really the truth, because you have some deep-rooted issues that you need to take care of. But you did say you wasn't going to post her in your videos anymore. This is what you said. You said, I'm going to say allegedly, but I'm going to dig up the video and put it out here, because you did say that, because you said that you really did want to actually get back at Hannah and kind of hurt her by putting this new girl out there and doing all that rolling on the bed and doing all that kissing and all that hugging and all that stuff y'all was doing, because you wanted to get back at Hannah. You was hurt. And that's what you was doing. You wanted to get back at her, make her feel bad. And we have been telling her, that's all he trying to do. Hold your head up. He's just trying to hurt you. That's all he was trying to do. But you did say that. So don't even go there. That's what you said.
You know, just gotta, it's just a learning experience for real, you know. And I'm grateful that I got to experience the success, because I think I needed that experience. I needed to see that success, and I needed to see where it will lead me long term. So next time I'll be prepared for it, because I wasn't prepared for it the first time. Nobody's prepared to blow up on YouTube and make more money than you ever made before in your life. I don't think most people prepare for stuff like that. It happened by accident. So I just wasn't prepared, but you know, I just should have been a little bit smarter with the decisions that I made. You know, I just started living way beyond my means. Even though I was making money, I just should have waited to make sure the money that I was earning was like consistent. But you know what I'm saying? You talking $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month. I think one of my biggest months was like $9,000. And these was back-to-back months, going crazy. I'm like, I ain't care about nothing, bro. But that's just what happens when somebody who been broke their whole life come across a lot of money suddenly. It's just, I ain't know what to do, man. But, you know, it's definitely a humbling experience, and I'm just grateful I got support from my mom, and it ain't gonna take long for me to get my life back together.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna end this video here. So he did say it's a humbling experience, so he learned something from it. But he said that the biggest month was $9,000. And I'm like, okay, Dante, so what was all those receipts you were showing where you was making $11,000, $12,000, $15,000, and now you're saying the biggest month was $9,000? Was all that Photoshop lies? I mean, for what? But if he wouldn't have enablers around him and people that would have, you know, set him down and helped him and schooled him on, you know, you're about to make a lot of money, you're making a lot of money, and, you know, advised him on the right things to do, because Dante was going out blowing money like crazy. He couldn't wait to get that truck. And come to find out, the truck is not even really in his name. It's in his wife's name. Hannah, if you're listening to this, I have said several times, get that truck. If he doesn't answer your phone calls, get up, go to the car lot where you got the truck from, and you tell them what's going on and show them. And you have first position, so it's your truck. There's a female out here he's cheating on you with, committing adultery. She's driving that truck. And this is getting on your credit because he's been behind. He's behind on those payments. I know it's hitting your credit, girl. And if he got evicted from that apartment y'all was living at, That's on your credit too. And you're going to be responsible as well because your name is on all of that stuff. I'm telling you, you better file a petition of your own in this divorce and get your name off of all this stuff. If you don't want the truck, take your name off of it. That's the best thing you could do. Now he's learning something, but he's going to be back there because he really hasn't learned anything. He should have stayed in that low-income housing that he was in instead of trying to hurry up and rush and move out of there when him and Hannah was together. And he was like, want to move her into luxury living, which was not luxury at all because the low-income housing looked more better than this so-called luxury living that he was living in. But Hannah, that's all I got to say is, girl, go get that truck. If you don't want it, get your name off of it because this is going to mess you up real bad and you're the one that's going to be paying for this, trying to get your credit straight so that you can get things back together if you haven't already done so, and I hope that you have. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Until the next video.